Well, that's the key right there, is the financial aid piece. I wouldn't say that it's harder for a non-resident to be accepted into college, because I don't believe that's the case at all. It is, when it comes to financial aid, it does get a little more complicated because the form is different, the requirements are different. While residents of the U.S., citizens of the U.S. are qualified and eligible to complete the FAFSA, and there are a lot of scholarship opportunities there for citizens of the U.S. and residents. For the non-residents, it becomes a little more cumbersome. It becomes a little more complicated. Not that they're not out there, because there's plenty of scholarships out there that have no residency requirements whatsoever. And then there is a FAFSA that they can complete also to request funding. It just they have to work a little bit harder to find them, but they need to do their homework. They need to do their research. They need to be talking to the right people. And Project Stay, a partner of SAISD, are the experts in that area. So when it comes time to complete those requests and those applications, they are the people that we need to be talking to, so that they have all their bases covered. In addition to that, of course, as I tell even students who are residents and citizens of the U.S., they need to be looking for scholarships now. They need to be studying the criteria and seeing if they're eligible to complete them, because they're out there. It's just a matter of taking the time to find them.
Because it is still possible for them to go to college.
It is extremely possible for them to go to college, absolutely. And that's another key piece, is finding the right school and the right fit for them. If they know that maybe financial aid is going to be a hurdle, something that can be overcome, then they should be looking at some schools that perhaps are not expensive. You know, something that they're going to be able to pay out of scholarships and maybe even some grants that may be available to them. So finding the right school, talking to the experts about financial aid, and doing your research and doing your homework are key. But to be honest, that's important for all of you, for every student in their junior and their senior year in school, and actually in the lower grades as well. I hate to say that it would be less money for them than it would be for some of you, because I think it's just a different way to fund certain people, you know, a certain population. But I hate to say, oh no, it's going to be substantially less. I think they just have to work harder at applying a different scholarship. So that's actually another really good question to ask, because some people may think that, you know, I'm not even going to try. Why should I even try doing that? You know, I'm not going to get anything. And I've actually had students this year tell me that. I mean, I'm not even going to get any money. Well, why? Why aren't you going to do that? And it's because they think I'm not a resident, so I'm not going to qualify for anything. When in reality, there's tons of scholarships that are out there that don't define you have to be a resident. You have to be a citizen. Some do. You just have to weed through them and find the ones that say nothing. That say nothing. There's one right now for $1,000, and it's just based on an essay. No residency, no income, no nothing. They just want to see the essay, and that's $1,000. So, I mean, you do several of those, it starts adding up. And if you choose a school where it's not that expensive to go to, and we have plenty of them in Texas, there's no reason why you can't. And then once you're in the university, they will help you find other sources of funding. So there's money out there.